Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to ExoCraft. Right now we are on the way to Quart for the first trial of the server. ExoCraft versus U2. So, we will go on inside and head up to the... I will be the prosecutor in this trial. So let's get to work.
Alright, ready?
All rise for the judge.
Alright, man. All rise, fuckers.
Guys, we forgot to close
All
it.
rise for the judge.
So, today we present you with ExoCraft versus U2. So, U2 has been accused of entering the Ad Astra dimensions before they have opened.
Okay.
So, shall we begin with presenting the evidence?
Yep. Go ahead, prosecution.
Okay, so, I'm going to start off with presenting scene number 1. So, scene number 1 is this.
Wouldn't it be easier to just post it in Discord?
Probably.
Yeah, just put some...
Evidence 1. We have the image of U2 entering Ad Astra with one small step.
I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh, great. No.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. I guess, whoever's next to go. Defense.
Really, that's all the evidence you're gonna put on there?
Never mind. Keep going, prosecution.
Okay, so we're going to move on to the second piece of evidence, which is which will be the rules of the server, pretty much, or when the thing opens.
Did you just litter in my courtroom?
That's a leader.
Pick it up. Defense attorney, pick it up. That is not looking good on you.
There's nothing here.
I saw you throw something down.
So,
I think you two picked it up. Yeah. That's not looking good on you. I'm just saying.
So, in the evidence, it shows the,
This is oh, okay.
It shows when Ad Astra was supposed to open. The image was taken late, but it shows that he entered the moon early.
Yeah.
So when the picture was taken, it was 2 separate days, but it shows that he entered early as well, according to the rules. Now, also with the rules, U2 stated this in chat of Discord.
Could you read that to me? I can't really.
It says, "I don't really care about reading the rules or announcements, so how would I know? How would I have known?"
Oh.
It also states the same thing right here in game chat.
Ah. Perfect. Any more evidence? You got
So, also, it states in the rules that it is an important rule. The end and all other dimensions are off limits until stated by the admin.
Okay.
Entering any of these dimensions is requiring a punishment.
Alright. Sweet. Alright, Nalak.
Alright. So I'd like to go over, my side of evidence as well as what Empire has posted and refute a bit of what he has posted. First of all, regarding the first image, right? As you can see, well, the achievement's there, one small step, which is getting to the moon. Now, I'm gonna explain more or less the story, or like, the reason this happened. So, the travel to the moon was entirely accidental. You look here. This is the catalog that is shown when you open a rocket menu, or that you can open from a keybind. I'm
Sorry.
curious to what's
Hold
going
on.
on.
1 second. Repost that in just a second. Repost it in just a second.
Wait.
Alright, continue, sorry.
Hold on.
Bro, Empire, why did you delete my evidence?
So weird.
1 second. Repost it. Repost it now.
Alright,
Wait,
anyways,
I get it.
as I was saying, so, as you can see, that's the map for, the map for Ad Astra. Now, at this time, since planets were closed, when U2 opened the catalog and he didn't see the planets, he thought they were blocked because admins had blocked them, pretty much, which, you know, makes sense. So when he tapped into the Earth tab, he saw Moon and thought it was already open. So that's on the first side of things. Now, as I can see in the screenshot that Empire sent from server logs, where it says, where U2 asked, where is it? He asked, yo, is Ad Astra open yet? And Script replied, #announcements. Now, this doesn't necessarily entail that he had replied directly to U2 to read announcements, or to see where in announcements this was. It was kind of broad, so there could have also been room for confusion for U2 to not read this message. On the third note, relating to the following images, where is it? This one. The image, here it is. No, not that one. Anyways, the rules about the end. This one, there. So, one thing that it says is that the end is off limits until stated by Empire, or Luffy if a player is found to enter the end, blah blah blah, you know? There is also another thing that says all other dimensions are also off limits as stated by admin in #announcements. Now, the thing here is, at the time, well, the announcement of opening dimensions had been posted later on. It wasn't already at the start, so for example, if Yuto had read the rules, which he most likely did, as he even reacted to one of the messages that is there to confirm that he had read the rules, this rule wouldn't have been, well, the thing of being stated in #announcements wouldn't have been on at the time U2 joined, and it would have been posted in later. There was no announcement that the rules had been updated, if I'm not wrong, which could have led to, you know, him not seeing that announcement in announcements. Another thing that I'd like to point out is relating to the image of supposedly U2 within the game, well, sorry, within Discord, saying that, quote, I don't really care about reading the rules or announcements, so how would I have known? Now, there's multiple things I'd like to check out with this image, starting by, you know, timestamps. So just keep in mind, across all of this time, the message was sent supposedly the 15th of December at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Time. So just keep that in mind. And the screenshot taken by Empire must have been taken after the 19th of December, because U2's profile picture is a changed profile picture of N from Murder Drones, when he used to have a shark before. So, well, he changed it the 19th of December. So just keep that in mind. Now, I'd like to go over multiple points. So the first of all is that the message cannot be found by looking in Discord's search bar. Pretty much, if I try to look it either by the exact words, or if I try to look it up by user, we cannot find the message. If we also try to look it by time, that message is also not there. As you can see right here, and as you can see right here. Now, these two images, well, these 4 images that I'm posting, the screenshots were taken on December 21st. So, you know, that's there. Now, next up, you might think, okay, maybe if the message was deleted, it would be present in audit logs. The issue is, once more, audit logs do not show any of these messages at any of those times, which doesn't match up considering, you know, that if the message was deleted, something should be within the audio blocks, as you can see right here. Now, next up, we also have just the overall composition of the message. So it's weird because it has even been confirmed by U2 when I was talking to him. That's first of all not the style he would write in. Now, keep in mind, U2 is not a native English speaker, so yeah, keep that in mind. It's not the style that he would usually write in. And in the last image that I posted, there is also something interesting, which is that the image appears to be cropped, which I will get to in a bit. Now, another thing is, as U2 stated in the image that I sent, he always types I in capital letters, and he probably wouldn't have said, how would I have known? Or, no, how would I have known? Which, yeah, is an expression that wouldn't really be common from a non-native speaker that probably doesn't have a lot of English. Now, next up is something that is a bit more technical, which is related to the times the messages were sent, the conversations, and the context. Now, before I continue, well, I'd like to simply show an examination of the image. Here's okay. As you can see in this image right here, I have gone ahead and identified what's inside of the image. So on top of U2's profile picture, we can see a portion of what is most likely Empire's profile picture, right? For this color look. Anyways, we can see what's probably the bottom of Empire's profile picture just by the patterns it has, the images it has, like the colors it has. It cannot be the pictures on the right, which is the ones that were at the time that that image was taken. And for example, in the case of my current profile picture, the skin colored part is just not big enough for it to be that thing. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. If this message was sent after Empire Gaming, it doesn't match up because throughout all of that day, the only conversation, the only message that was close to that time were by me and Clef. So the conversation seems either A, lacking context, or B, entirely made up. As you can see right here. Now, once again, keep in note, this was taken the 21st of December. Now, here is where I would like to ask for Empire to be able to provide more context to the image. If the message is there, you should be able to just find it and take a screenshot of the larger picture, or at least you should be able to remember more or less what you could have said before, or find the message and take it and show us the context. Because the image seems entirely corrupt, it could have been out of context, and, you know, maybe relating to something else. So I would like to ask Empire to provide us more context relating to the image.
Yeah, do you have any more evidence, prosecution?
So, as y'all know, when I usually take pictures of images, I just take pictures of singular messages instead of doing whole conversations. Especially if we're going to be highlighting one. The message is also similar, though, to the chat logs.
And my current profile picture, as I had mentioned, if you want to bring that up, my current
Okay.
profile picture doesn't work because it wasn't at that time.
I see it now. Yeah. So, I'm guessing that is...
Mm-hmm. And as I said, the weird part is that the only messages close to that time have been Clev and mine's, not Empire's.
But...
And all of the conversations had been between me and Clev, between U2, well, with U2 in Railyard Project, or Empire, Koi, me, in Secret
That doesn't
in
make
Secret
much
Passage.
sense to me because probably said, "Hey, look at the rules. Look at the rules," and then you two then would reply, "I don't care," or whatever.
And it was
So
even
you two-
stated in the server game chat at one point as well.
As
And we
I
have
said before,
the logs to show
when you look at the logs that Empire sent, this one's right here. When you look at those logs, there is a thing. Empire only said, Script only said hashtag announcements, and then
I can't fucking see that shit.
that was pretty much it. So it could have been broad, and you two maybe couldn't have understood to check the channel of announcements, which could give room for error. As I have explained before, this entire landing was entirely accidental. Another thing that I'd like to bring up, and here I would like to call that I would like to say is, when U2 arrived to the moon, he also attempted to leave as soon as he could, though he didn't have a landing pad to be able to go back to the to Earth. So
Alright.
he did try to leave. It wasn't that he tried to neglect admin's orders.
Does
He found out he was.
Okay,
So-
does Witness have anything to say?
1 second, I have one more thing to post that I
Okay.
found I forgot to post.
Alright, prosecution, you can talk.
So, here's another thing from the logs. At the bottom, it says you can see U2 states, I don't check that retarded ass channel.
Objection, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Logs can be entirely edited. Can I ask you to send us the logs files?
Proof.
And
I
another thing
have
is-
the
That can
logs
be
sent from
edited.
Scripter. Scripter sent
Okay,
me the
and
logs.
okay, can you send us an image of Scripter's message, please? Because
Sure.
logs can entirely be messed with, and not only this, I believe that that's language that YouTube wouldn't really use. Now, I don't know if he can confirm this himself, but it doesn't seem like something, for example, he would say or in the way he speaks.
Do we have a
So
witness?
it seems entirely out of character, and
Do we have
seems-
a witness?
weird.
Do we have a witness? Witness?
I don't know.
Anything witness? No witness? Alright, no witness. Oh, okay. I was on
Here we go.
Okay, so you were on when he said that.
Wait, there is also something. No. There is something that seems odd about the image. Right there, it says player blah 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 reconnecting player YouTube Ledger. Now that is usually sent when a player joins the server.
There we go.
If you look at logs, you can actually
I
Say
can
this.
see this shit. It's
That
so
was
fucking
posted.
tiny.
if you look here, there is something odd.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, there's two things odd.
Oh, let's see it.
So, okay, if you look at this image, right, you can see where it says voice chat, packet process info, the processing thread info, voice chat, player, blah blah blah, the UUID timed out, and then reconnecting player YouTube blah blah. Now, the weird thing is that's usually sent when somebody joins the server.
Yeah.
So if it was that, then why would you two just join the server and directly say, I don't check that channel? If he had just
wait.
joined and didn't have any context from the conversation before.
It could have been like a time period. Like he joined and then like 10 minutes later, he said something. That's probably what happened.
Now,
Is
I
that
can
what
also
happened?
see.
Prosecution, do you have anything to say for that?
For the
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
So, what you have stated, it could be a time difference. There have been times where players have joined, and you could have sent them something in the, /MSG because it doesn't send it in the change logs. So he could have just responded back in the regular chat saying, I don't read that retarded shit.
But wait, no, objection. You literally just contradicted yourself. That shouldn't be shown in logs if you replied by a message. You
Yeah,
just
but I'm
said
saying
that,
he
and
could
you
have
said that it
replied
should have
back in the
appeared.
regular
No.
chat instead of through the
Empire.
messages.
Empire.
What?
If it was through regular chat, right?
Yeah.
You just contradicted yourself. You said if it could have been through a message. The issue here is if it was through a /message, it wouldn't be shown in logs.
No, what I'm
also-
saying is the first thing, somebody like Scripter or something could have sent the message or something like that, or he could have been getting on later just to reply that back. And what you two could have done was send it through regular chat instead of through MSG, like the other player would have sent.
Now okay. I have a question. You have stated this one sent by script, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if this was sent by script, the time is at 7. Now let me try to see. Because
Okay.
something doesn't match up with the times. Give me a second. Okay, that's weird. The message is 1 hour before you two went to the moon.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna kind of just wrap this up real quick. I'm gonna say that, obviously, I just feel like, you two just entered the moon a little too early, and he did not care to read the rules because he thinks it's stupid.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Try to
Okay,
change my
so
mind.
here is the thing, right? Relating to you two, there is also two things I would like to point out compared to the rest of the members in this server. U2 is also, as we all know, a new player, so error from him is more likely as he isn't familiar with the server rules already. So as I've said before, I would like to point out that this could have been all accidental.
Objection.
Go ahead.
Every player, even new, knows when joining a server that there are rules to read. It's the same for every server. So it would be expected to read the rules of when joining the new server. And if you didn't read the rules, you would not have known that that rule was in place.
Objection?
Was there a Google document or anything like that for everyone to do?
Once more, can I talk real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, so first of all, regarding that document, the document's entirely a joke. I mean, you can look at the questions and it's just not serious at all. And another thing is, relating to the rules. As I had stated before, if you check the rules right now, you can see that yes, the thing that says, quote, all other dimensions are also off limits until stated by admin in hashtag announcements. That was added later on. That wasn't there originally, because it wasn't placed there until I sent the timestamps for the dimensions later on. There is in announcements, there is no announcement saying that rules were updated, and as I said, you two joined before I had made this announcement. So there's the entire possibility that he read the rules, yet didn't see the announcement there. Didn't see that had been added to the rules, because nobody told him they had been updated. So it was entirely missable, and entirely, could have just, it was missed by you two, because he clearly went to the moon without knowing. And even if you look at the images that Empire has sent of the Minecraft text chat where it can be shown, where the achievement can be shown, there's also a confusement from YouTube support. Confusion, sorry. From YouTube support.
But said that he didn't care.
So, objection as well.
Go ahead.
On December the 3rd, 2 new sections of rules have been added. Please read over them. That's when I had updated the rules, adding all the new stuff from the mods we had added and discussed adding on to the rules we already had.
Alright.
Where? December the 3rd?
Yes.
There's an issue, Empire. My message wasn't posted until December 8th.
Alright.
Like, I can see the message there, but it wasn't posted until December 8th.
Order in the fucking court. I'm gonna wrap this shit up right now. Because I'm fucking tired of this shit. Alright, this is what's gonna happen. Alright? I will do 12 diamond fine for entering too early. That's all. Dismissed. Trial's over. Yep. Good job, everyone. 12 diamond fine. That's all you got. And a warning.
Scout, you're the one pre-downloaded on our phones.